today's video I want to talk about studies in Poland, and I will be talking about Krakow University of Technology. Yes, I want to talk about Krakow University of Technology because there are some good programs in this university. Remember, the channel is about studies abroad opportunities. So whenever I find a program which I think is very important to international students or some international students, I always make sure I bring this information further or forth. So, Krakow University of Technology is one of the many universities in Poland where you can enroll to and earn a degree, being it a bachelor's or master's in English language. Alright, but again, understand that Polish universities have specific requirements, different requirements in different universities, okay? So that is what you should first of all know. Before I even continue, if you are new to the channel, welcome and thank you so much for stopping by. Please do consider subscribing if you find this material worthful, and make sure you share this video to at least 2 people so that they can also benefit from the ideas. Now, like I said, I always talk about these universities because I know there are a lot of programs, good programs for you to help you, and the reason I always talk mostly about European countries is not because, as a disclaimer, I do not have any particular deal or anything affiliated to these schools. All I'm doing is I'm sharing knowledge, and it's all for educational purposes. I'm not an agent to these universities. I am not linked to any school, alright? I am just sharing my knowledge to help those of you who don't know some of these things. Now, Krakow University, like I said, is one of the schools, one of Polish universities, and it's found in the city of Krakow. Alright, Krakow is spelled as CRAW OW, sorry. Alright, so if you must study in Krakow University of Technology, there are specific things you should know. From the name technology, it shows that all the programs at this university are technology related. Alright, it's either you are studying something related to science or technology. I hope you understand. Now, as you watch the video, know that admissions is currently open for programs that will be starting at the end of February, March at Krakow University of Technology in Poland. Admissions is still open and it's going to close by February 5th, alright? I am looking at my jotter so that I do not forget anything. Admissions started already on October 15 for programs starting in February-March semester. That is the spring semester. Those that will be starting in October 2022 would open by March, alright? So you should understand. But again, where do you start the admissions process? I will link it down in the video description box, everything you need to know, alright? When you watch my videos, make sure you check the description box. I still find people asking me on the comment section, how can I contact you? Everything is found in the video description box, so please verify, alright? Thank you so much for understanding. Now, programs taught in English language that will be starting in March this semester, alright, are still open, and the admissions closes by February 5. So according to my clock, you are supposed to apply within 5 days. If not, you cannot study by March 2022 in this university. There are a lot of videos on this YouTube channel that I have filmed already. Please make sure you locate them and watch the video so that you understand some of these things, alright? Poland is a good place to go. Remember, I always say the European Union or countries in the European Union are looking for labor force. So if you have the chance to enter into some of these countries now, hustle and enter. That is what I can say. Now, the online application is open, and there is something you need to understand again at the Krakow University of Technology. Medical certificates are obligatory, alright, for candidates applying for majors at the Faculty of Chemical Engineering. If you must apply for a program at the Faculty of Chemical Engineering, you must show a medical certificate. That is the information you are going to see, alright? And some of the faculties, or let me say some of the programs, master's programs that are found at some of these faculties include, you will find programs at the Faculty of Architecture. You will also find programs at the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering. There are also programs at the Faculty of Civil Engineering. There are also programs at the Faculty of Computer Sciences. And of course, there are programs at the Faculty of Environmental and Power Engineering. Alright, these are some of the faculties that you are going to find in this university. Now, it is left to you to choose a program. Like I said, you have to start with the online application, and when you click apply on the link that I will put in the description box, it will take you to a portal where you are going to create an account. Immediately you finish creating the account, it will direct you to a portal, to another page. It will navigate to another page where you are going to fill in your details. The details include your passport details, your names, and all the information they need to know, your past education. After that, you are going to submit your online application. But before submitting the online application, you have to upload your documents, all right? Because this is master's level, you have to submit your high school documents, your WAEC certificate if you are a Nigerian, your WSS certificate if you are coming from Ghanaian and other West African countries or African countries, your ordinary levels and advanced level if you are Cameroonian and coming from other African countries that study that write the ordinary levels and the advanced level exams, all right? So these are the programs you are going to be submitting. Then after that, you also submit your bachelor's degree and the transcript of records, because you are applying for masters. And of course, there is rules or requirements for English proficiency. You still need to submit that as well. For the requirements for English proficiency, you will find the university saying submit IELTS or TOEFL. You are the one to ask the university in case you have been studying in English language and do not have IELTS or is not in possession, or you are not in possession of the certificate. You can ask the university. But remember, like I said, medical certificate is obligatory for the various faculty, the faculty of chemical engineering, all right? Now, when you have applied, you have to submit your online application. Take note of the online application, because when you submit it, there is a payment page that is going to pop up at the extreme end of your application. All right, the university states that, and you are going to find that payment details for you will be on the portal, all right, your online portal. So you are the one to do the payment, being it for the application fee or your tuition fee. Remember, most Polish universities will ask you to pay a tuition fee deposit before they will issue the final letter that you are going to present at the embassy before applying for the student visa to Poland. All right, I hope this video helps you. Now, when you go to the tuition fee section, you will realize that the tuition fee at Krakow University of Technology varies between 3,000 euros to 5,000 euros annually. Annually means per year, per 1 year. Some universities in Poland will charge you per semester, and some will charge you per year. It is now left for you to decide which program to take and in which university, all right? Because not all of them are going to charge you the same. Now, for Krakow University of Technology, the amount I mentioned, 3,000 to 5,000 euros, is for full-time master's degree programs. There are also partial studies program in the University of Krakow or the Krakow University of Technology, and they will cost you around 2,500 euros. For international students who want to move abroad or specifically to Poland, do not apply for a partial program, because most of the partial programs will end before it's 2 years in case it is a master's degree, and sometimes the embassy may complicate life for us, all right? So do not take such program. You can apply for a preparatory course if you find it interesting, and in case you are going to start from there, maybe Polish or another foreign language, if it depends on you. But if you are applying for a preparatory course, know that there is also a fee for that. You can check that on the university's website. All right, when you get material from me, please make sure you verify again to know if some of the things I have said are actually true, because I am not perfect. I am just human. I can make mistakes. All right, so I encourage everyone to take the materials I'm sharing and also do background research before applying for universities. All right, now when you create the account, remember I said there is a bank details or banking details that will appear at the extreme end of the university. When you get admissions, you are going to pay part of your tuition fee before you apply for the visa. When applying for visa, pay attention to accommodation, because you will be needing accommodation to stay in Poland. And of course, the embassy will want to see a proof of accommodation as well, all right? And now, when it comes to Krakow University of Technology, they also have student dormitories and about 2,200 spaces, all right, for you to take from. But if all are exhausted, you will need to pay for an outside accommodation. That is the information you need to know. Other universities in Poland include the University of Jagiellonian, the University of Lodz or Lodz University, the University of Gdańsk, Warsaw University of Technology. A lot of these schools will be opening very soon for March intake. The intake for March, I mean application season for March against October. Alright, but right now there are still universities that are open, but again, it depends on you and where you are applying from, and if you actually want to move to Poland. Please pay attention to the banking details. What I mean here is the proof of funds when you are applying for visas. Alright, there are videos on my YouTube channel, 3 of them. Verify them and watch them to know the proof of funds or how it works, alright, in various countries. It is rather sad that in West Africa we have just one Polish embassy, which is in Abuja, Nigeria, and almost everyone from Ghana, Cameroon, and some other countries in West Africa have to apply from Abuja. Make sure you apply as fast as possible, and make sure you apply as early as possible if you are chance. And know that when you booked an appointment for the spring semester, as soon as the semester begins, the embassy is going to shift or to sieve all the appointments within the system to start accepting applications or appointments for the winter intake, because the spring has to end before the winter starts in October. I hope you understand what I mean. So that is the information you need to know. Krakow University also has a variety of good programs, alright? Now, you may decide that you do not want to live in Krakow, you want to live in Warsaw, or you want to live in Krakow, or you want to live in Gdańsk or Poznan. It all depends on you, because there are a lot of universities in these cities. You are the one to decide where you want to go to, in case you are looking at a city. But like I said, and I will always say this and quote it at any point in time, do not take cities to be where you want to study. Look at the job opportunities and look for the program requirements first. It is very important you try and enter into the country where you want to study rather than looking at cities. You can always relocate at any time, any point in time. It all depends on you, okay? So that is the advice I can give for now, all right? Pay attention to the requirements. If you are working through an agent, be very careful, alright? I am receiving a lot of complaints from people telling me so many fake stories. So you have to be careful and know who you deal with. Be very, very careful, guys. If you cannot apply to Poland, try to look for other cheap schools in Europe. But remember, Germany is also free tuition. But again, when you get an admission in a German university, you have to satisfy monetary requirements. Monetary requirements, I mean, is you have to prove that you can take care of yourself while studying in Germany for at least 1 year. And we all know that. If you didn't know, the amount is 10,236 euros. Videos on my YouTube channel talking about block proof of funds to study in Germany, which I always emphasize, or blocked account or the affidavit of support. The videos are on this YouTube channel. Please check them gradually and watch them. I hope this video helps you. If it does, please do not forget to subscribe. More videos will drop about many universities, alright? So stay tuned and please make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Thank you so much. Until we meet again in another one.